I've been thinking less, living more, taking less, giving more. Rest assured, nothing short, that's for sure. Don't need more, got all I want, living a beautiful life. Yeah, been a few lows, now we hit it on the higher. The homie Timbo with the kicks and the hi-hats. Call me Loco, but they used to call me Isaac. Just like that, with a room and a mic stand. I'll stand up for what I believe in. Only found peace when I got down with demons. Only grow confused when you search for the meaning. Only wake up when you start with a dream. And so we will stand up with our two finger up. Aimed at the bullshit, aimed at the fake ones. Only got time for my fam and the day ones. Ain't gonna get rich working the day job. Pursue the music like it's all I got. Pursue the music like it's all I want. And get rich in the form of love.
Yo, what's going on? This is episode 9 of the Mosscast, brought to you by Bayer Dynamic. Bayer Dynamic, excellent microphone technology from probably German, I'd say. Bayer Dynamic, from a German engineering perspective. So big ups for the hookups with the mic. Big ups to Toshiba for my laptop. Big ups to what else? Big ups to BlueTac. Big ups to Makita. Big ups to Makita. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Oh, my bad. There we go. Sorry, I'm just, that was a technical difficulty. What was I saying? Yeah, big ups to BlueTac, big ups to Makita. Because Makita, I got some Makita tools. Probably big ups to Jib. Put a few sheets of Jib on in my time. Love a good shit of Jib, so big ups to Jib for the hookups on the Jib. None of these people have given me anything for free, but obviously, you know, things were purchased. And but anyway, no, big ups to the Big Drum Machine, Meg and Simloco for hooking me up with this Bayer Dynamic podcast mic. This is the first podcast on the new mic, and I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully it's coming out all right. We'll see. And at the beginning that was Simloco. As I mentioned, he's one of the. I just thought I'd show him some love, man, because he helped purchase this mic. I'm recording this shit on, and he's one of my favourite New Zealand artists. So yeah, that was him at the beginning. The mic was for my birthday, my 31st birthday, and I feel like 31 just didn't hit me as hard as 30 did. Like 31, I'm mellow with it. I'm not freaked out. I don't feel like I actually feel younger at 31 than I did at 30. When I turned 30, I started freaking out, man, because 30 as a rapper is a bit fucking, do you know what I mean? A 30-year-old rapper. And I'm not just that, I do other stuff, you know, I'm a 30-year-old human being. I was. But I didn't sit, I was like, oh god, I've fucking got a sell-by date, I fucking thought I would have achieved this, I thought I would have achieved that by now, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And it made me feel really old, and I started wearing dad clothes, and started like really questioning what I was doing with music and like where my priorities were. And yeah, there's definitely a lot that came with turning 30, but turning 31, I'd kind of processed a lot of that and sort of reframed the way I was thinking about my existence here. And I just sort of, 31, I was like, alright, sweet, still feel young as anything, still got a lot of creative energy in me to keep doing things and keep trying to express myself in new ways and test my creative boundaries and whatever. So I was pretty happy birthday. It was a really good birthday. I got presents, fucking presents from my wonderful partner. can't say. And yeah, I got loads of presents from her. It was fucking really good. Didn't expect so many presents at the age of 31. It was fucking really nice. And yeah, got fucking the old oneer off the old dear. The old dear gave me a oneer. Fucking lovely job. Nan and Grandad, shout outs to Nan and Grandad, give me a fucking little something as well. Yeah, and obviously this microphone's helping big time. Yeah, fucking, I think the podcasts are gonna take a step up. Having this one, so a sick birthday present, and yeah, went out for a lunch, and I had fucking my mates there, I had some mates there, I had some in-laws and stuff there, and it's like, there was like fucking, don't know, like 10 people or something there. And I don't know, on the other side of the world from where I didn't grow up, and you know, to have like all these people sat around fucking being nice to you, giving you fucking presents on this day, it just feels like, yeah, feels good to have that kind of support and stuff over here in New Zealand. What else has been going on? Yeah, birthday was a banger. Oh yeah, and watched the Masvidal Usman fight. I'm a pretty big UFC fan. No, I'm not. I'm a very casual fan that I like watching a few fighters, and yeah, that Masvidal was one of them. So I got to do that on my birthday as well, which was big in the game. What the fuck else has been going on in my head? It's been fucking 3 weeks. I don't want to be leaving it this long to come and do these podcasts, but yeah, that's I just had a bunch of things going on, but I could have made time for it and I didn't, so I hold myself accountable there. You know, don't be lazy. I want to be putting these up fortnightly, and it's definitely doable amongst everything else. I got a new single coming out called Chubby Kid, which is produced by Lee. He's fucking savage, sort of lo-fi producer. Found him on YouTube, and he produced this single, and it got engineered by Simon Blackwell, Matrix Digital. Yeah, and it's gonna be some sort of new little level up from the last stuff I put out, Wounds, a little while ago, in Time, and this stuff's sort of like branching further forward, and these songs were made like a year ago now, so there's a bit of a backlog of stuff to release now, which is good. But yeah, Chubby Kid's the first one that's coming next week. So any of my podcast listeners who ain't really listening to too much of my music, go and have a look at it, man. And yeah, obviously if you're here because of the music, then you probably check it out anyway. What do we got? Oh yeah, I'm thinking about seeing a picture of fucking Nicki Minaj the other day, and she just looked like, her face just looked like, yeah, just absolutely smashed with plastic surgery. And she's like a huge celebrity. It's like, you know, when you think of Nicki Minaj, that's like, yeah, big celebrity. And I used to think about fame and celebrity in like such a different way. I used to fucking, well, yeah, worship sort of celebrities, and I used to sort of think that that I really wanted their lives, and I really wanted to be somewhat famous or a celebrity or something. And now I just don't feel that way. Now I don't feel like I want to be a celebrity or nothing. You just lose all that privacy, man. And I just saw her, and she just looked fucked in Nicki Minaj. She just looked like, yeah, she just looked so cooked and like not happy behind a lot of plastic. is what I got from it. It was like her face just looked, maybe she fucking is. What the fuck do I know? I don't know nothing about the woman's life. She just didn't look like a happy person in this photo with all this plastic surgery and fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know if that amount of praise and that amount of scrutiny and the fucking dirty little hoops you have to jump through to get to those like soaring heights. It's like, fuck, man. I just don't really envy it no more. I just think, yeah. I even thought the other day, I just thought like, I feel like I don't want fame so much now. So much, like the fame side of things just doesn't attract me at all. I was like, I want to fucking rebrand myself and fucking do it like the Rubber Bandits. Stick a plastic bag on my head and fucking, because if things ever fucking pick up momentum and I start getting like wide recognition for any of the things I do, then I'd fucking rather not have people bloody recognising me and fucking wanting to say hello in the street and bloody hell, like it's just fucking, that'd just be so overwhelming having people come up to you in the street all the time. It would freak me out, man. It would scare me. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, and just seeing, yeah, I just don't, it's not even particularly about Nicki Minaj. It was just her face in that photo reminded me of how I felt about celebrities and like now how I feel about them. And I just think like, yeah, I don't fucking crave that like attention no more. Maybe I like didn't fucking, maybe I needed like, felt like I needed some like exterior mass validation from someone else or something else before, and that's why I worshipped celebrities, because I knew that they were getting like this huge validation from everyone saying you're the fucking nuts, you're this, you're that, you know, like, and maybe I was like craving that. So I think, oh, if I was a celebrity, then everyone would tell me that I'm fucking cool, or you know, everyone would tell me that I'm the man, or, and I think I just got better at, I don't know, man, saying it to myself a little bit more, not in like, yeah, I've still got ego fucking issues, and like I might say it to myself sometimes in a way that's not sort of lifting myself up, in a way that's sort of pumping myself up, but like, yeah, well, I've got better at saying to myself in a way of lifting myself up, and also just not, yeah, just realising everything that comes with being a celebrity, you know, like you lose all this fucking privacy, you've got people making bloody opinions about you left, right and centre, and if you're emotionally resilient enough to absolutely not give a toss about what people think of you, and like to be have people, like if you put opinions out, man, no matter how well constructed they are, if you put them out and they're getting heard by a lot of people, there's going to be a bunch of people that disagree. And that's fine, but those bunch of people that disagree have got keyboards and fucking, you know, social media accounts to go and fucking take you, yeah, try and take you the fuck down. So it's like that shit, just like, yeah, it's just all part of it. So I don't really worship it no more. Yeah, that's something thinking about that. Yeah, what else? Oh god. Yeah, I don't even know why I fucking. This is such a stupid. Well, I don't know why. Do I put this on here? People are going, yeah, say it now. Fucking say it. It's stupid, man. It's just embarrassing. But I'm just taking myself to new levels of embarrassment in front of people. So I noticed the other day, look, it was fucking cold. It was fucking cold the other day. And I was sat down, and for some reason, I got a boner. Like, I wasn't like aroused. It was one of those boners that geezers just get sometimes You know, it happens a lot when you're fucking 15 and 14 and whatever, you know, you like teenagers, but still like fully grown geezers get random boners, and it ain't because I'm like, God, it's almost because I was cold, and I found myself huddling up to it a little bit, the boner, because it was warm. So yeah, sort of like, without being too graphic, do you know what I mean? I don't want. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I was like sort of pressed it against. And then I was like trying to lean on it for a bit of warmth, man. And I don't know, yeah, I was just like, why am I leaning on my boner for warmth? And it sort of made me. I sort of said to myself, I don't say this, you know, I know this people, people don't like this phrase, but I kind of said to myself, come on, man up, and stop huddling up to that fucking boner. Stop huddling up to that boner. You know, just deal with the cold and yeah, fucking sit straight. Stop huddling down into your little fucking boner, man. Yeah, so I noticed that about myself earlier on in this week, and yeah, I don't want to do. I feel like I don't want to do that now. I feel like I should just brave the cold. Oh yeah, I performed for the first time. I got up on stage for the first time in like a year and 3 or 4 months. Like, I haven't performed for like over a year. I did the tour in Australia, and then I stopped and had to take a big break, and I'd been performing a lot, and it was yeah, stuff was going on in my life that needed attention, so I had to stop. But I had my first time up on stage the other night, doing a bit of a cameo appearance for Simloco, the guy I played at the beginning of the podcast, and it went well, man. I was like pretty terrified, you know. All the fear comes back. Oh man, like getting up on stage, but I can't, you know. It's just like getting up and looking out at people, and they're all, yeah. It's definitely something. It never really gets too normal for me. I've always like definitely got up there and been like, woo, pretty much every single time. I'm never like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and I got up there, and it was nowhere near as scary as I thought it was going to be. I didn't think, yeah, it wasn't as scary. I got up and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. So I sort of walked around the stage a little bit. So, okay, yeah, alright, sweet. And then, yeah, just jumped up, done a couple of verses. He had a great set. I did okay. I did pretty well for not being up there for so long, and I'm actually performing on the 30th as well at the Dark Art of Comedy. It's an event, comedy event put on by a friend of mine, Anya, and I'm getting up, and I'm not doing comedy there. I'm rapping. I'm performing a couple songs, and then what happens is a comedian has got all the lyrics, and they rip into me. They rip into the lyrics of the songs, and I stand there and sort of get a grilling from a comedian about my lyrics. I'm guessing, so it's going to be pretty funny. I'm going to try and get some footage of it, put it on my Instagram and on my Facebook and XYZ, so you can sort of see how things pan out, because it's going to be an interesting one. And got loads of music stuff. I've actually been very, very consuming music and work the last few weeks. That's all been my excuse for not doing the podcast, but I could have found time, so I'm sorry, I should have been it. But doing a lot of music, and got some fucking very exciting stuff coming with some friends of mine. We've been making music together for a little while, and it's starting to come into something. So excited to reveal all that stuff. What else is occurring? There's I'm sort of trying to freestyle these podcasts more now. I'm trying to just sit down and talk, and it fuck knows how it's gonna go, but I want to transition into a video podcast at the end of the year, beginning of next year. And if I'm reading off notes all the fucking time, then it's not going to translate well on the camera. You're going to see me looking down going, and I'm kind of doing that now, you know, ooh, what's next? And I'll have a little look at my notes, but I haven't got them in front of me to read from or anything like that. So, yeah, so I'm freestyling these a little bit more, and freestyling these reminded me more weird confessions coming from me. When I freestyle rap, there's a reason, like, I don't do much freestyle rap. There's a few reasons why I don't do too much freestyle rap. One, it's fucking cool and I love it, and I think it's like an incredible skill and it's fucking entertaining, but my focus has always just been on songwriting. And yeah, the freestyling sort of goes in another direction or whatever. I haven't put that much time into it, so I'm not great at it. But also, when I'm freestyling, I'm pretty liable to say something gay. I'll say, you know, for instance, yeah, like I kind of freestyle in this voice as well. I don't freestyle in my normal rap voice. I'm like, yeah, I put a bit of a Bronx fucking, you know, I go like, yeah, I'm on some other shit and I'll be sucking on your mother's dick or something like that. You know, I'll say I'm sucking on a dick somewhere in the rap, in the freestyle. At some point I'm saying I'm gonna suck someone's dick, and like I've run it through my head. Look, I've been here long enough. The world seems a pretty accepting place of sexualities these days. If I thought I was a bit gay, it would be included in this confession. But I don't think I am. I really don't think I am. I think I'm pretty damn heterosexual. But I do say some gay stuff when I'm freestyling. And it's not only the freestyles where this sort of sucking on a dick fucking little thing comes out. If there's a song playing and I can hear the sucking on a dick, you know, sucking on a dick in the bay or something, you know, or suck, you know, I just suck dick, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. Oh, I just suck dick, they won't let. And I'm not saying that to do with people being in prison and turning gay or anything. I'm just saying that's the first. I don't know why I thought of locked up, but by Akon. But yeah, I just do shit like that. And you know, I even said to my missus once, I was like, it would make a lot of sense if I was gay. And this is like it coming out is through, you know, sort of adding these sort of homosexual ad-libs into like songs and freestyling, saying I want to suck a dick and stuff. It would make a lot more sense if I was a bit gay, but I've sort of run my head through the situation. I mean, who knows what we are, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm not gay. Yeah, and I just keep, I'll say that shit. I'll freestyle that shit. But I'm not. The good thing, I can freestyle the podcast because I'm just speaking. I'm not trying to make things rhyme. But if something rhymes with suck a dick, if the shit I said before rhymes with suck a dick, the next shit I'm gonna say is sucking on a dick or suck a dick. And I think it's more like the words, the way they sound, you know, suck a dick, sucking on your daddy's dick. I don't know, suck it. Biggie said it. A pussy's so good, I suck on your daddy's dick or something like that. I don't know. That's another one. That's fucking classic example of how it sounds slick. You know, it's it's just got a good ring to it, I think. So yeah, there's that little confession of sort of, I don't even know what I'm confessing with that really. I mean, I haven't fully worked it out myself, but I think I'm just confessing that I like the melody, the word suck a dick, or like, you know, it's like sort of percussive, isn't it? Sucking on the dick. I don't know, yeah. I just like that, so I say it sometimes in my freestyles. And then obviously if you're in a big circle of people and you're like, everyone's like, yo, I've been, you know, I got the smooth rhymes, I'm doing this all the time, yo, Jinz, kick something, yo, I'll be sitting on the crucifix sucking dicks in a pool of spit with a fucking, with this other chick and sucking on a dick. Do you know? Then everyone goes, ooh, because they know you kind of didn't mean to say it or something, and then they're like, he's exposed himself as something he's trying to hide. He's trying to, you know, this guy's trying to hide that he's, you know, attracted to the same gender or whatever. Because I guess, you know, especially in hip hop, there would be a lot of, I don't know why I'm going this deep on this, man. In hip hop, there'd be like, you know, there's homophobia in hip hop, so quite obviously in hip hop. So yeah, it's just it's not that it's just I guess it just feels a bit weird. I mean, I always laugh when it does happen, but yeah, it's deterred me from wanting to freestyle too much, I guess. That's the headlines. The headlines are up next. Headlines, head fucking lines. That's the jingle for headlines. I was actually just making noises to pass time while I was fucking around on a laptop, and just sort of made a little bit of a jingle out of it. So, job's a good one. The headline is, I was in quarantine and yeah, I'm still fucking dropping COVID-19 headlines. This shit is still so fucking omnipresent everywhere, it's ridiculous. I was in quarantine with a man who catfished me. Dun dun dun. Karina Mazur had been dating her boyfriend for 4 months when she discovered he wasn't who he said he was. It was the same week that I was texting my group chat to ask when should I tell him I'm in love with him, the week that the UK government announced an extension to lockdown, and we discussed buying a barbecue together as the weather picked up. It was that week that I used his second telephone number, the one I'd found on his iPad, to log into his Hinge account. Hinge. How many fucking accounts are there these days? LinkedIn, Hinge, Instagram, Facebook, Bands in Town, Spotify. Fuck me. And you gotta be on all of them to even be bloody relevant. Yeah, you better get on Hinge. You need to be on Hinge. Actually, Hinge is actually a great way of just getting yourself out there. Fuck off. In the process of falling... forgotten the story now. In the process of falling in love with the wrong person, there are instances of sobriety when the rose-tinted glasses slip off to reveal flashing red lights of danger. A culmination of those moments had led me down a rabbit hole that resulted in the discovery of my boyfriend's online dating profile. Except it wasn't his dating profile, rather it was the dating profile of a 30-something successful businessman named Alex. The kind that I would ordinarily have swiped left on. Yeah, alright. Bit of virtue signalling there. I would never choose a 30-something successful businessman named Alex. What's so wrong with a successful businessman? A 30-something-year-old successful businessman. Yeah, I'd usually swipe right's the good one, isn't it? So swiping left's like, nah. Why are you giving that the nah? What's wrong with that? Fucking hell, it's not off-piste enough for you. You'll only swipe right on fucking Jed, who's carrying a fucking lamb on his shoulders. Not to fucking eat it, but to fucking put it in a sanctuary in his commune with a fucking, next to the fucking kombucha fucking urn. That's what you fucking make it in. I thought it might have been a mistake. Perhaps the telephone number linked to the account didn't really belong to my boyfriend. The pictures of Alex guzzling champagne in Saint-Tropez. The hundreds of messages from women. How could the man I thought I knew so well pretend to be somebody else? When I saw the email address connected with the account, I decided to try log in to it with my boyfriend's Netflix password. He told me once he used the same password for everything. Oh yeah, see that little mental note? I use the same password for everything, babe. Keeps me fucking simple for me. I forget them all the time. Logged. Whilst trying to rationalise the situation in my mind, I typed in his complicated password with shaking fingers, praying it wouldn't work. Oh my god, yeah, right. Shaking fingers, praying it wouldn't work. Fuck off. You were like, I fucking cracked it. You thought you were that fucking nerd in like a fucking Mission Impossible film, like trying to crack the fucking elevator, innit? Like, I'm logging into the database. Just give me a few more minutes. That's what you were doing when you were putting that password. Shaking. As if. It did. I found linked social media profiles across a variety of platforms, all with pictures and vague details of another man's life. I discovered that before I had he and I fuck me. I discovered that before I had he and I even begun dating. Right, cannot read that sentence. I've tried many times. I had been catfished by one of his alter personas. Oh. Okay. Right, anyway. I started dating Sam at the dawn of the new decade. It was a careless time when we used to be rubbing shoulders with strangers in overcrowded bars. Tall, charming, with an alluring edge, his eagerness to be readily available chipped away at my shell of apprehension. We evolved from casual dating to exclusivity in a matter of a few whirlwind weeks. As a veteran of uncertain relationships, I was able to understand why my friends meant when they vowed that I'd eventually find comfort in emotional vulnerability. It was early March when Sam received a phone call from his flatmate who was abroad in Italy. The flatmate described a situation that was entirely foreign to us, but would soon become our reality. Within a matter of days, we were discussing our COVID-19 arrangements, how we'd split between our flats. When the future and the present collided in uncertainty, I found the solace in the person I felt certain about. So they had to stay. So they got the news when they started dating. Bang, you're getting locked down. We developed a routine, living together. We worked in separate rooms, prepare our meals together, watch films, go for runs in the park. He was diligent about abiding by the rules. I felt guilty for enjoying our imposed closed confinement. However, it was living together that, fucking hell, I'm getting so tired of reading this. I just never read, honestly. Let me just skim it because this is getting boring. However, it was. Alright, so she found out he lied about his age, but nothing could have prepared me to finding out that my boyfriend was a serial catfisher. Is that catfishing? Isn't catfishing just taking dodgy angle photos from fucking and saying that you're trying to make out that you're fucking a looker when you're a bit more of a fucking, I don't know, sort of lights dim sort of look. Maybe that's what catfishing is, or she's saying it's this. But anyway, she's been duped. Yeah. Anyway, kind of got bored of reading that. I don't know if you were getting as bored as I was. So right, well, that's one of the headlines. I saw another headline which I didn't really have much meat on it, but it was Iceland Air uses pilots as cabin crew, and I thought that was pretty weird, you know. So like, there's just one There's your pilot and your co-pilot, and there's no one doing cabin crew anymore when you go with Icelandair because they're skin. So if you want to get on there, then you're going to be served by a pilot. You're going to be served peanuts by a pilot. So fucking good shit. I think. Oh, fucking! I put my fucking clothing brand out. That's the official sponsor of the Mosscast. Is Truth Clothing. Go to truthclothing.com for the best garments in the multiverse. That's www.truthclothing.com, spelled TROOFCLOVIN. Truthclothing.com. So go over to Truth Clothing, get yourself some garments. There's Mosscast t-shirts, Mosscast fucking hoodies. There's go on the site, pick your region for cheaper shipping, and support your boy. The money goes to help. You know, it'll help me fucking get a camera set up so I can get these visuals popping, and just help this shit go. Keep moving. So get yourself some things. We've got Australian collection, a USA collection, and a European collection. So if you're in any of those continents and you're a listener, there's garms available for you with pretty fucking reasonable shipping, reasonably priced clothes, and cool designs. And fucking get amongst it. Shout out to Simloco. Shout out to all my boys. Shout out to my lovely partner and my in-laws, and everybody out there. Much love. That's it. Peace.